What's up everybody, Brandon Johnson here again, and thanks for joining me. Today we're taking a look at a really cool fingerpicking song by Doc Watson called Doc's Guitar. This is one of those songs that is really meant as a showcase tune. I've never heard Doc play this with an ensemble or with other musicians. And what's funny about this song is it's actually easier to play really fast because of the way that the notes lay out on the fretboard and the fingerpicking patterns we're going to be learning. And if you really just focus on playing really lightly and evenly, you'll find that you'll be able to play these patterns really fast. And if you know this tune, Doc's Guitar, you know that he recorded it many times over the years, and most of the recordings are really old, like in the 60s. And I've heard him play it on a 12 string, I've heard him play it out of capo 3, out of capo 2, but in this lesson we're going to be playing it out of capo 2 in the C position, which puts us in the key of D. And what's really cool about this song too is once you get the notes down and the fingerpicking patterns down, you can really work on speed building and bring this up to a really fast tempo that's comfortable for you, but that allows you to really deliver the song in the way that it's meant to be. And if you want to learn a really cool fingerpicking tune that's sure to impress your friends, definitely check this one out. All right, so grab your capo and let's check out Doc's Guitar. All right, let's take a look at the intro section now for Doc's Guitar. So we're looking at measure number 1 here. So keep in mind, this song is played in this lesson out of capo 2, out of the key of D. So we're going to be playing out of the C position here. All right, so we're starting out here with a 3-note pickup, and this is kind of a standard pickup going into a C chord. And we're going to start out on the 3rd fret low E, open A, to 2nd fret A, and we're going to land in measure number 1 on the root note, which is 3rd fret A. And what I'm doing here is I'm playing these notes on downstrokes with my thumb. And the minute we get to that 3rd fret A, we're going to start out what is kind of the picking pattern for this entire song. So this whole song kind of uses a sort of 4-note cluster that is played in the Piedmont style. So the Piedmont style is where we're playing with our thumb and our index finger. So this 4-note pattern here for playing a C chord, all you have to do is play this C chord. And we're going to pluck the 3rd fret A, open G, 2nd fret D, and then 1st fret B. What we're doing here is we're alternating. So we're playing the first note with our thumb, then our index, then our thumb, then our index. And we're going back and forth in that way. And that's kind of the Piedmont style of fingerpicking. Okay, and then from there, all we're going to do is we're just going to take off our ring finger and play the exact same pattern with our right hand. And then from there, we're going to go to the F chord, and we're going to play the exact same pattern again on the same strings, this time over the F chord. So we're going to have 3rd fret A, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret D, and then your 1st fret B. So I'm just holding this F chord. And then from there you see the G chord. And again, it's the same picking pattern. The only difference here is we're playing the 3rd fret low E to open G, to open D, and then your open B. Because we're just playing a G chord, so that all of those strings are open there. Okay, so that's kind of the intro measure for Doc's Guitar. And what you'll notice here is there's a repeat sign with a ×3 at the top. So you can see above the sheet music there, it says ×3. So we're going to be playing this measure 3 times. your third time. So once we reach the third time around, we're going to go into measure number 2. Okay, so when we get to measure number 2 now, you'll see that it starts out very similar to how measure number 1 started out. And we have the same finger picking pattern over the C chord. Then again, we take our ring finger off. And here we have kind of a really cool G chord inversion. It's kind of a 7th. So that's 3rd fret low E, open G, 3rd fret D, and then open high E. It's really important to get that open high E in there because it gives you kind of that 7th feel. Then right after that open high E, we have another 3rd fret low E, open G, and then 3rd fret D again. So you don't have to change anything with your left hand, with your picking hand. Hear that really cool G7 chord that gives you that kind of tension and release going into measure number 3. All right, so let's play measures 1 and 2 now, all the way through to the metronome so we can kind of hear how these measures work together. Now keep in mind, we're going to be observing all of the repeat signs here. So measure number 1 is going to repeat 3 times before we go into measure number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that leads us into measure number 3.